Hey guys, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt Nichols at Mr. Maple, and today I'm stealing Brian's idea. Brian did a top 5 maples of the week last week, so I couldn't let him one up me. I'm stealing it, I'm coming back. I'm gonna do Matt's top 5 maples for this week. Now that's an easy one, right? Because it can change every week. It's not like, what's your favorite child? It's like, what's your favorite child this week? So I can get by with that one. People always ask, what's your favorite Japanese maple? And the truth of the matter is that can definitely change by the week. I go through some of these greenhouses and I'm just blown away. And then, you know, from week to week, those tastes change a little bit. So these are some things that are catching my eye this week here at Mr. Maple. I've picked 5 plants that I think are exceptional right now. They may be cool for the size, the color. Something about these is really making them stand out for me. So these are my top 5 for the week. So first up here, I've got Acer Shirasawanum Red Dawn. Now, Acer Shirasawanum Red Dawn is an exceptional Japanese maple. One of the reasons I picked this is because we have awesome sizes in this right now. Red Dawn is a hybrid, likely Shirasawanum Palmatum with that more rounded leaf shape. You can definitely see it has some Palmatum influence. It's a heavily durable plant. Now, we're going to be in the fall months pretty soon, and the reason I picked this is get it in the ground now. This one has exceptional neon pink red fall color. It's an excellent picked up, very bright pink red, and it's one of my favorite fall trees. So if you're planting this now, you're going to be right in time for some of that fall color. Now, fall color can be odd on 1-gallon plants, but if you're getting that one out now, you're going to get it established. I think it's just an excellent tree. It's one that always catches my eye. I have a beautiful specimen of this in my garden, and I may do a pruning video on that one. I'm thinking about changing the shape of it a little bit. I may do a pruning video next March when I'm doing some pruning on my Red Dawn, and kind of show you guys how I want to open that one up and shape it a little bit. But beautiful tree, tends to be an upright vase shape, very easy to grow zones 5 through 9, and just a beautiful specimen right now. I'm really digging what we've got right now in stock for Red Dawn. So one of my picks for the top 5 picks for the week is Red Dawn. Definitely check it out. So my next pick for top 5 picks of the week is Acer Palmatum Jijao. Now, this is a really unique one. Again, some just crazy good sizes in Jijao right now. This is a very durable, upright coral bark, and coral bark doesn't really aptly describe it. Sometimes we use coral bark kind of as like a family, so we describe things as in that coral bark family, but this one is truly more of a yellow to orange bark. So this one will give you a lot of shades of orange in those winter months. Right now, they're kind of a pale, opaque yellow kind of color right now. It's very off yellow. Really cool color. They kind of glow right now, right at dusk too. They're in their greenest stage of the year. This will get some awesome shades of orange to yellow in the fall color. And of course, it's a showstopper in those winter months. Awesome sizes right now in Jijao. I mean, these are easily ready for 3 gallons. If I had the space, we're potting up 60,000 1-gallons right now. So if I had the space, I'd definitely consider putting these into 3s, but we're passing along some great deals on these right now. You can pick up some giant size Jijao, and just a beautiful plant, great winter interest. So get this one established now for your winter garden. It's gonna go out and look awesome. Actually leaves out with a little bit of pink in the early spring to it as well. But really fun plant. One of my top picks for the week, Acer Palmatum Jijao. All right, so next up on my list, and we've got some awesome sizes in these as well. People were quite shocked with these at the open house. They were like, wow, I mean, there's some even monster sizes that might even be too big to ship in a one. Twimblys Red Sentinel. Now, this one's always on my list. It's always on my list for top columnar plants. Excellent sizes in this right now. These are gonna get a real nice pink red, a real bright pink red in the fall as well. They're actually probably at one of the greener stages, but just awesome sizes. Really nice compact columnar Japanese maple here. I like to think of this one almost as a more columnar style fire glow. It's going to give you a lot of what you like about fire glow, but in a more narrow pattern. Beautiful tree there. It's got that short and center node on every single leaf, so it kind of gives it a real bubbly, rounded appearance. Leave the central leader on this one. Don't top it, and grow it in some sun. That'll give you the most columnar shape for this one. I notice if they are topped a lot and grown in heavy shade, they can be a little wider. I put these out in full sun here in zone 6B, and they look phenomenal for me. So I would say full sun up to zone 8 on this one. These are going to work zones 5 through 9. Definitely protect it a little bit in that hot afternoon sun for a zone 9, even that morning sun in a zone 9. But one of my top picks for the week, Twimblys Red Sentinel. Okay, so another one really standing out to me this week is the Dark Ghost. Guys, pick this one up. This is a phenomenal Japanese maple. I was really excited to get this one from Talon Buckholz. Dark Ghost kind of completes that Ghost series. You know, Talon's retiring. There's probably not going to be any more officially named Ghosts from Talon Buckholz, making Dark Ghost his last official member of the Ghost series and the last Japanese maple that he's put Ghost on. So I consider Dark Ghost being a Talon Buckholz name tree with a Ghost name in it, part of that official original Ghost series. Really unique plant. Very, very dark foliage, this one. Think about Purple Ghost, but its most dark form of that. Really fun tree. Now, they're a little bit redder this time of the year, especially in the shade of the greenhouses, but this one's going to leaf out, especially in that early spring, with a dark reticulated vein, and just exceptional tree. I actually got one of the original plants. I think it's actually the very first one from Talon Buckholz, the very first Dark Ghost. We planted that in my garden this last a couple weeks ago, actually, with Wesley with the skid steer, and I'm really excited. Maybe we'll do a full video on that one next spring as I get that garden established. But it's one I'm really keen on. Dark Ghost is a showstopper for the color patterns here. You compare this with literally anything. Any Japanese maple is going to contrast well with something that's darkly colored. It looks really awesome next to, you know, small, brighter colored trees like Summer Gold. It's really going to show out with this. Hot Blonde. But, you know, don't discredit putting this next to something like Makawi Etsubusa. The color and textures are going to look amazing together. Fun one to grow in a small container at first because you can keep it up close and enjoy the color, but go right to the ground. Don't be afraid to take our 1 gallons right to the ground either, especially from now through the fall planting season's a great time to do that. But one of my top picks for the week, Acer Palmatum Dark Ghost. So last in my top 5 for the week, but certainly not least, is the Sengukaku. Now you're like, hey Matt, that's a pretty basic one. Why are you picking that? Awesome plant. You know, they're at their greenest stage right now. It's an awesome time to get them planted. Enjoy that winterization, that fall color, that amazing bright spark of color in your winter garden. And we have some phenomenal sizes in our 1 gallon Sengukakus right now. People were coming through, you know, people that weren't even interested in Sengukaku were grabbing them at open house because they were like, wow, those things are amazing. I saw a lot of people just grabbing them because they saw other people grabbing them. They're like, what's that massive plant? We've got some awesome sizes in Sengukakus right now. So they're a steal right now for the size they are. Exceptional plant. This one's going to work zone 6 through 9, and phenomenal for that winter interest. Like, this is going to get to a very, very bright red bark, especially as we get into those cooler months. They're actually at one of their greener stages right now. Underrated fall color. Sengukaku is a golden yellow. I think can often rival ginkgo for how bright yellow it brings to the garden in the fall months. And some splashes of red typically hinted in there as well. Excellent tree. If you need some winter interest, especially if you've got a boring winter garden, go ahead and get the Sengukaku planted now. We're in September. It's a great time to get them established and get ready for that winter color. So those are just 5 of my top 5 picks for this week. If you like this kind of series, let us know. We'll be doing more of these. Maybe we'll do a Tim's top picks. I know Brian's coming back with more top picks. It was his idea. We're all stealing Brian's style now. So we greatly appreciate you subscribing, and sharing these videos. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to share it with your gardening friends. And as always, sign up for our weekly emails on Mr. Maple. We're always adding new exciting plants. We greatly appreciate the community we're building here on YouTube. So sign up for our weekly 10 at 10 premieres. Those videos premiere every Tuesday at 9 a.m. and that chat is really fun. I love just seeing how everybody's doing. It's kind of fun. We're starting to get recognized a little bit for this YouTube channel. I had a lady at breakfast this morning say, I didn't realize I was in your town. I'm visiting from Cincinnati. So shout out to Puma who come up and said hello to me this morning if you're watching. Really cool. You know, we're just humble nursery here, but we love giving you gardening content. So if that's something you like, definitely like and subscribe. Take care, God bless, and have a great day.